Maggie had always been a high achiever. She had big dreams and even bigger goals, and she worked tirelessly to achieve them. She was always motivated and driven, never letting anything get in her way. But one day, everything changed. Maggie was in a car accident that left her paralyzed from the waist down. Suddenly, everything she had worked for seemed out of reach. How could she achieve her goals if she couldn't even walk? At first, Maggie was devastated. She felt like her life was over. But then, something inside her clicked. She realized that she still had the same drive and motivation she had always had. She just needed to find a new way to pursue her goals. Maggie began to research ways that people with disabilities could still achieve their dreams. She found stories of athletes who had competed in the Paralympic Games and artists who had created incredible works of art despite their disabilities. Maggie started to believe that she could still achieve her own dreams, even if it meant doing things differently. She decided to go back to school to study architecture, a field that had always fascinated her. It wasn't easy. Maggie had to adapt to a new way of studying and working. She had to use a wheelchair and find new ways to navigate buildings and spaces that were not designed for people with disabilities. But she refused to let these obstacles stop her. Maggie found motivation in the people around her. She saw how her friends and family supported her, and how the other students in her classes admired her determination. She also found inspiration in her own progress. She could feel herself getting stronger and more confident every day. Finally, Maggie graduated with a degree in architecture. She landed a job at a top firm and started designing buildings that were accessible and inclusive for people with disabilities. She became an advocate for accessibility, working to change the way people think about disability and design. We all face challenges in our lives, and it's easy to get discouraged and lose motivation. But Maggie's story shows us that even in the face of adversity, we can find the motivation we need to keep going. It may not be easy, and it may require us to change our approach or adapt to new circumstances, but with the right mindset and a strong support system, anything is possible. The power of motivation lies within us all. It's up to us to tap into that power and use it to achieve our dreams, no matter what obstacles we may face along the way. Maggie's story is a powerful example of the power of motivation. When faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles, she refused to give up. She found a new way to pursue her dreams, using her own inner strength and the support of those around her to achieve her goals. Motivation is not just about setting big goals and working hard to achieve them. It's about finding the strength and determination to keep going even when things get tough. It's about believing in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles.